Trying to make some dinner real quick. I'm just going to do the spaghetti, nice and simple. Real quick, real easy, nothing fancy. I gotta wash this shit. Wash that, clean that. I don't know why I put you over there for. Let's just get this shit done now. I'm proud of myself. I didn't drink today. I feel good. Been getting stuff done. I tried to stay away from the weed. I failed that part, right? But I'll say this, right? I smoked earlier today. And I rolled up the joint. I only hit it like maybe, I don't know, like maybe like 4 or 5 times. Something like that, right? I smoked about 25% of the joint, right? And then I didn't smoke again. And I'm gonna just try, like I'm gonna smoke a little bit more in a little bit. And then I'm gonna try to save the rest and just like maybe not smoke again till I'm done with my route. When I go to work tonight, after I'm done with my route, maybe then I guess what I'm trying to say is maybe I'm like trying to, slowly cut back. Because I don't know, that cold turkey off the weed seems to be a little bit of a struggle. This is strange. Okay, that one fits in there. Okay, that's how that goes. I'm trying to hurry up, get this shit done. I probably won't need all this ground beef, but I'm just gonna cook it up, whatever I don't use. I'm gonna save it for something else for tomorrow, I guess. What happened? Where are you going now? You stop going out and coming out late. I don't need you coming back at that time you came back. Maybe back before I leave for work. Get out of here, Bruno, please. All you get out of here right now. I don't want y'all in here. Get out. Stay the fuck out of my kitchen. Seriously, dog, I'm not playing with you. I know y'all hungry, I'll feed you when it's time. Until then, get the fuck out. I'm not playing, doggy. Don't fuck with me right now. I don't got time for the bullshit right now. What is that? I need to cut that pineapple. I'm not gonna let it go to waste like the last one. Shut up, Tina. God damn it! Get the fuck out of my kitchen! I already told you! Don't walk over here again! I'm not playing! Don't walk over here again! I don't remember much from yesterday, but welcome. Welcome back. Yesterday is quite a blur. Alright, Dean, I need you to either go outside or figure out what you're going to do, but you can't just stand right here. I need this area. I got things to do, baby. Get the fuck on. I got things to do, doggies. I ain't got time for that shit today. Don't fucking piss me off today, doggies. Seriously. Gotta wait it out, doggies. Wait it out. Oh my gosh. Ah. come back to the kitchen, huh? Stupid ass fucking dogs. Ain't that stupid? Alright, wait for that to boil. Yeah. We're gonna get it done. It's gonna happen. That's boiling. Yeah, crap. Alright, it's going. I gotta wash this, boil some water. Ay. Telling you. getting things done from here is pretty simple. Just wait for that to boil. This is pretty much done. I'm just waiting for some of this water to boil off. Yeah. Well, it's a good day. It's a good day. Yeah, look at y'all now, huh? Now y'all ain't walking over here. Good. That's all y'all need to do. Stay your asses on that side. I don't need y'all in the kitchen. It's as simple as that. Very simple shit. Ain't rocket science. I don't want y'all in the kitchen. Simple. I guess I should probably wash dishes, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to eventually, I guess. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to eventually wash these damn dishes. What's in here? I mean, I could always use these napkins for something. What else we got? Alright. The rest is garbage. Should I just use it all? We're here. We're doing something. What's up, Tina? Come on back. Come on back. You ain't need to be out here. Green Lou. Green Lou. Come here. Come on back, baby. Come on back. Green Lou. Scary. Come here. Come on. Scary. Never saw Green Lou again, huh? Mama? Okay, Mama. Mama. Good kitty, right? Good kitty, okay? That's my kitty. Come on, you coming back? Come on. Come on back. Come on. Come on. Come here. Try that shit again. Try that shit again. I swear to God, if I catch you, I'm gonna fuck you up. Alright, I think this is pretty much done. I'll figure it out. Time is now. It's only about to be 5. I still got some time, huh? I guess maybe I'll get to relax a little bit. Let's see, where we going? 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 Yeah, when in doubt, hit up Tubi. I wonder if something's on.
And Chloe Melas joins us now in studio. Chloe, you've seen the whole documentary. What else can you tell us about it?
So there's a lot more of this never-before-seen footage, Tom, of Combs having really private conversations with his legal team, and you really got a sense of his mindset ahead of his criminal trial, which is really fascinating for me because he never did any sit-down interviews ahead of the trial. So you finally get to see what his strategy was and how worried he was. But clearly, perhaps he didn't think that he was going to go to prison because he's filming this documentary. And you're also going to hear from Aubrey O'Day. She was in the girl band Danity Kane as part of making the band. She has an explosive allegation against Combs. And then there's quite a bit that focuses on the murders of Biggie and Tupac. And people from Combs' inner circle raising a lot of questions. People are going to also have a lot to say about that.
All right, Chloe Melas, we look forward to that. When we come back, Prometheus shines again. Our up-close look at the makeover from one of Rockefeller Center's most iconic works of art. That's next.
Come on, hurry up. Start boiling already.
Monday deals are loading now. Get up to 50% off gifts for everyone on your list. Don't miss the action. Up to 50% off Cyber Monday deals for 2 days only.
We got married 2 months ago now. We are moving into our new house, so lots of milestones. Peter has brought me into the 21st century, likes being more on the cutting edge of everything.
Instead of putting things into a savings account, putting some in checking, why not move it to an account that can do it all?
Life has been fantastic. We can still maintain our independent finances where we want them.
We co-manage the account and we co-manage our lives.
In our joint financial health, it has definitely worked out for the better.
Eczema isn't always obvious. Eczema isn't always red. But now, eczema isn't always going to stop you with Eblis. Eblis is a once-monthly treatment to help those with moderate to severe eczema find real itch relief and real results. Like skin that's still more clear at 1 year. Don't use if you're allergic to Eblis. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Eblis. Before starting Eblis, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. Skin that's still more clear, even at 1 year? It's possible. With Eblis. Talk to your doctor about Eblis for eczema.
I'm so glad we finally get to... Sorry, I'm kidding. I live for this. The valley sparkles and has a subtle lemon scent. It's my Clorox disinfecting wipes with a new, gentler scent. They're great for messy beer cheese and the bathroom sink. I want in. No, that's still my sparkle. So keep. Come on, help me, wow, even better than shells.
Clorox. Clean feels good.
Lewis. Hello.
Finally tonight, a gilded makeover for Rockefeller Center's iconic statue. Workers painstakingly replacing the thousands of gold sheets that make up the shining skin of Prometheus. Here's NBC's Joe Fryer with an inside look at the restoration process, finishing up just in time for the holidays.
At the foot of Rock Center's famous Christmas tree, right next to the iconic ice rink, you'll find fire. A statue of Prometheus, the Greek titan known for giving humans fire. He's glowing after a makeover decades in the making.
What will Prometheus look like when this is all said and done? It'll look like
I'm doing good.
In gold.
Mark
I'm
Rousseau,
doing
the
good,
project's
Louis.
principal conservator, is part of the crew painstakingly contorting to re-gild every nook and cranny using feather-like strips of gold.
There you go.
They're applying about 20,000 of these ultra-slender sheets.
And we pick it up with a brush and we apply it like that.
With the price of gold skyrocketing, Prometheus's new coat costs more than $40,000. The sculpture, created in 1934 by Paul Manship, gets a shiny new shell every 25 years.
Yeah.
We're keeping the intent of the artist's original vision for this statue.
Bill Gautier is a master gilder with decades of experience. He knows this golden Greek is an icon who photobombs countless pictures.
Which makes it even more important for me to work on it because I'm a native New Yorker. No pressure. Yeah.
Saturday morning.
I had to bring my A game to this. All right, good
Yeah.
With the final sheet added, they've now removed the scaffolding just in time to light the tree towering overhead, truly making the season right. Joe Fryer, NBC News.
All right, that does it for us tonight. Thanks so much for watching Top Story. I'm Tom Yamas in New York. Stay right there.
Feeling better now though, right, Louis? A couple of days. I kind of overdid it last night. 3 shots of Henny. Ah.
Hey guys, it's Scotty Schwartz, and tonight, why we could be closer than ever to seeing the U.S. take military action against Venezuela.
First strike was very legal, it was fine, and if there were 2 people around, but Pete said that didn't happen. I have great confidence that they were no second strike. I don't know, I'm going to find out about it, but Pete said he did not order the death of those 2 men.
The White House and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth defending a second strike on
did.
an alleged drone boat after sources say
Yeah.
failed to kill everyone on board. Now some lawmakers are calling for more oversight as the president meets with his national security team. We've got full team coverage to break it down. And a manhunt in California tonight for the shooter who opened fire at a kid's birthday party.
I hate when I'm not drinking. Like today where I didn't drink. I hate, the thing I kind of hate is like all these damn thoughts that creep into my head.
His defense team asking the judge to toss out some of the evidence in this case. Those details ahead.
Everything that I put on the back burner, right, when I'm drinking, I'm always like, we'll get to that eventually. We'll get to that eventually. As soon as I'm not drinking, get a flood of all these things that I'm like, oh shit. Like, man, I am way behind in life. Shit. Makes me feel a little down for some reason. But it's okay though. Won't last forever. Just gotta get through a few days, maybe a week or 2, start feeling better.
With the White House seeming to put maximum pressure on Venezuela and the Maduro regime in just the last few hours.
Where's my pasta? Thank you, Louis. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Already on the brink of some sort of war, all of this as there is growing scrutiny over the strikes on alleged cartel boats, specifically over a second strike on a boat after the first strike failed to kill everyone on board. Mexican sources and the Washington Post is reporting that second strike in early September was ordered to comply with a spoken directive from Secretary Pete Hegseth to quote, kill everyone. NBC News has not confirmed that detail.
Yeah.
The White House is rejecting that claim. Here's Press Secretary Caroline Levitt responding to questions over whether that could be a war.
What law is it that allows no survivors? The strike conducted on September 2nd was conducted in self-defense to protect Americans in vital United States interests. The strike was conducted in international waters and in accordance with the law of armed conflict.
Now, the Pentagon has carried out more than 20 strikes on alleged drug boats in the past couple of months. It's killed more than 80 people. The Republican-led House and Senate Armed Services Committees are pushing for answers on the follow-up strike, with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle calling for increased oversight.
Public hearing, we're going to put these folks under oath, and we're going to find out what happened, and then there needs to be accountability.
If it was as the article said, that is a violation of the law of war. When people want to surrender, you don't kill them.
Obviously, if that occurred, that would be very serious, and I agree that would be an illegal act.
If that reporting is true, it's a clear violation of the DOD's own laws of war, as well as international laws about the way you treat people who are in that circumstance. And so this rises to the level of a war crime, if it's true. Now, a lot of questions about all of that asked on Air Force One this weekend. President Trump telling reporters he had a phone call with Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro, and he didn't share specifics, but he is calling the airspace over the entire country of Venezuela closed and saying during a Thanksgiving message to U.S. troops that land strikes inside of the country could start quote, very soon. Meanwhile, video today showing several military aircraft taking off and landing at a military and naval base out in Puerto Rico. The U.S. is also installing a new radar system and an airport at Trinidad and Tobago, right near Venezuela. And let's bring in NBC News senior White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez following all the developments for us. Gabe, great to see you. President Trump saying Venezuela's airspace should be considered closed. We're learning he met with his national security team today. Is this signaling that something is extremely imminent here?
Well, that is a big question at this point, isn't it, God? Yes, the president, according to a senior White House official, did wrap up that national security meeting a short time ago. It was attended by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, as well as other top members of his national security team, including National Security Advisor and Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who was heavily involved in Venezuela policy. But the president over the weekend raised a lot of eyebrows, as you mentioned, by essentially warning airlines to consider the airspace over Venezuela closed. Of course, the president can't actually do that, but it came across as a warning. The president was asked on his way back to Washington on Air Force One what should be read into that, and the president answered that you shouldn't read anything into it. The CD Post
Right, so everybody's gonna eat eventually. I got you.
and surrounding Venezuela to be closed in its entirety, and that led many observers to wonder whether some sort of strike on Venezuela could be imminent. The president has suggested before that there could be some sort of engagement with drug cartels inside Venezuela, something that the Venezuelan government, leader Nicolas Maduro, has repeatedly said that the U.S. is trying to start a war in Venezuela and trying to force him from power. The administration says that it is simply going after drug cartels. But after this meeting, we still don't know what the administration's next move will be. The president yesterday in Air Force One, he did say that he had recently spoken with
Come on, hurry up.
although he would not share details of that conversation.
Gabe, about this second strike and the rules of engagement, with something like that, if it did happen, as sources are saying, like, I imagine there'd be a very clear documented record of who ordered what happened when. When are we going to see Congress potentially getting answers here?
Well, they're demanding answers at this point, Gotti, and expect to see over the next couple of days. In fact, this week, we understand, according to two people familiar with the plans, that Admiral Bradley will be in Washington this week to speak with senior lawmakers, and Republicans from both parties say they want answers here. There's been bipartisan backlash to these strikes, and that's because, according to the War Powers Resolution of 1973, the administration has to let Congress know and get approval from Congress before taking some of these steps, although the president has repeatedly said he does not believe the administration needs congressional approval, because the White House has been trying to argue that because it designated these cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and because the administration feels that they're bringing drugs into the U.S., that they are allowed to conduct these airstrikes. Still, many members of Congress, they wonder whether this second strike, as described, which the White House confirmed today, does it violate international law potentially? Democrats are saying it may constitute a war crime, and some Republicans now are trying to say that they at least want to investigate this and see what really happened. Gotti, it was significant today that the White House did acknowledge that the second strike did happen, only that Secretary Hegseth did not give the specific order. That was new today. Up until now, they have basically denied that any such strike had even occurred. Now, with a shifting explanation today, it will be interesting to see in the coming days how Republicans on Capitol Hill react.
Now that they are saying that this second strike happened, what rationale are they given for that second strike? Are they giving a reason?
Well, look, I think there's been, again, a shifting explanation for how the administration has handled this over the last several days. Now, it has maintained, Secretary Hegseth has maintained, that all military operations in the Caribbean are lawful.
Almost there.
Was asked about this on Air Force One. He initially said that Hegseth had told him that there had been no second strike, or that at least he did not give the order for a second strike. Here's exactly what the president then said when he was pressed on whether he thought a second strike would be necessary in any case. Listen.
He said he did not want that. He didn't even know what he was doing. So we'll look into it. But I wouldn't have done a second strike. The first strike was very legal. It was fine. If there were two people around, but Pete said that didn't happen. I have great confidence. I don't know. I'm going to find out about it. But Pete said he did not order the death.
Well, what was interesting, though, Gotti, is the president saying we'll look into it. He didn't seem to be sure whether there was a second strike at all. And then, though, Caroline Leavitt earlier today did confirm there was a second strike. A question remains, though, what was reasoning behind the second strike? It could be, and Democrats are saying that the administration tried to kill extra people that had survived, that were incapacitated on that boat. We haven't heard directly from the administration whether they were targeting those incapacitated survivors. But that will be some of the questions that lawmakers will have for Admiral Bradley as he speaks with them over the next several days. Again, Republicans, maybe some top Republicans promising congressional oversight here, guys.
Yeah, we'll be watching out for that. Dave Gutierrez at the White House. Dave, thanks. And for more on this, let's bring in NBC News political analyst Carlos Curbelo. Carlos, great to see you. So the U.S. and the administration, in this particular case, they are doing a lot of telegraphing here. They're saying that the airspace is closed. President saying strike. Is this posturing or is this coiling up for something absolutely massive here?
Gaddy, it's hard to imagine a scenario under which the United States just retreats and all of its military assets leave that region without some kind of serious engagement in Venezuela, without a really aggressive effort to push out Nicolás Maduro. Of course, there's been a lot of pressure applied already, but the president has promised essentially land strikes. That would take things to a whole new level. I think that would create a sense of panic in Maduro's inner circle among the generals that helped him run that country. So I don't see a scenario under which the United States doesn't continue escalating this situation in the Caribbean basin.
Meanwhile, Maduro seems to be trying to convey this idea that he is a leader promoting peace. Even today, dancing again, just no war, yes, peace, this remix at a rally. Let's take a look at that real fast. I mean, the dancing, like, again, if you're familiar with Venezuela, this is something that they see pretty regularly, but this message that he's projecting, like, is the reality of Venezuela right now them wanting peace and kind of going on as business as usual?
Gaddy, Nicolás Maduro wants peace for his family and for the ruling elite in Venezuela, but Nicolás Maduro has been anything but a peacemaker during his time as dictator of Venezuela. He has violently oppressed the opposition. He has stolen elections. Obviously, and there's been evidence introduced in United States courts. He is actively involved in drug trafficking. His allies are Iran, Russia, Cuba, not the most peaceful of countries, certainly not allies of the United States. So Nicolás Maduro is asking for peace in the sense that he wants to remain in power, but his history, his record is not that of a peacemaker.
And what about the question of oil? I mean, that is something that a lot of people are talking about. President Maduro has been accusing the U.S. of trying to steal Venezuela's oil reserves. He wrote a letter to OPEC saying the U.S., quote, intends to seize Venezuela's vast oil reserves, the largest on the planet, through the use of lethal military force. This intention not only contradicts the provisions governing peaceful coexistence among nations, but furthermore seriously jeopardizes the stability of Venezuelan oil production in the international market. Like, could we see anything from OPEC that could change the U.S.'s stance on this? How does oil play into what we're seeing develop?
This is something important to highlight, Gaddy, because I think when a lot of Americans think oil, we think of the Middle East. But it is Venezuela, in fact, that has the greatest proven oil reserves in the world. Venezuela is a major player in the oil markets. However, it is very unlikely that the OPEC countries come to Venezuela's aid. These are countries that want stability in the world. They know that Nicolás Maduro is a rogue actor. They know that he has destabilized Venezuela. In fact, Venezuela's oil production is a lot more inefficient today than it was prior to Nicolás Maduro and Hugo Chavez being in power in that country. So while Maduro is looking for allies and trying to rally all these other oil-producing countries, it is very unlikely that they come to his aid. And I really don't think that this is an oil play by the United States. A lot of people say, well, maybe they want to go in there and seize the oil fields and take over those deals. That's unlikely to happen. I think the United States is looking to change the regime in Venezuela for the benefit of Venezuela and the region.
Carlos Rebello, always appreciate your insight into all of this. Thanks so much. And this comes as President Trump says he plans to pardon a former Honduran president convicted on drug trafficking and weapons charges, something that is drawing a lot of backlash. NBC's George Solis has more on that.
Tonight, the former president of Honduras, serving time in a U.S. prison, walking free after a pardon from President Donald Trump over the weekend. Juan Orlando Hernandez was serving a 45-year federal prison sentence after being convicted on drugs and weapons smuggling charges just last year. Word reaching his wife and adult children at their home in the country's capital.
Juan Orlando, volverá, volverá, volverá.
On Truth Social, Mr. Trump saying Hernandez was treated very harshly and unfairly. On Sunday, defending the decision aboard Air Force One.
Well, I was told, I was asked by Honduras, many of the people of Honduras, they said it was a Biden setup. I don't mean Biden, look, Biden didn't know he was alive, but it was the people that surround, the resolute people surround Biden when he was there, which was about very little time. And the people of Honduras really thought he was set up and it was a terrible thing. He was the president of the country. And they basically said he was a drug dealer because he was the president of the country. And they said it was a Biden administration setup. And I looked at the facts and I agree with them.
The pardon drawing harsh criticisms on both sides of the aisle as tensions continue to ramp up between the U.S. and Venezuela. Specifically, its leader, Nicolas Maduro, Trump is accused of leading a drug cartel. Republican Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana posting on X, why would we want to pardon this guy and then go after Maduro for running drugs into the United States? Lock up every drug runner. Don't understand why he is being pardoned. Democratic Virginia Senator Tim Kaine had this to say on
pretty much done.
The Nation.
He was the leader of one of the
Let it
largest
simmer for a little bit.
that has ever been subject to a conviction in U.S. courts. And less than 1 year into his sentence, President Trump is pardoning him, suggesting that President Trump cares nothing about narco trafficking.
Tonight, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York declining to comment, while one of Hernandez's attorneys saying a great injustice has been rightened, and we are so hopeful for the future partnership of the United States and Honduras. Hernandez had been appealing his conviction while serving time, and for years refuted allegations saying,
Reitero mi rechazo total en nombre del pueblo hondureño al señalamiento que nuestro país es un...
Oh, yeah. Spaghetti's pretty much done. No, I'm not trying to watch that. Come on, no.
Trusted me.
David, I met the devil when I was a child, and I've never forgotten it. So, David, you're going to tell me exactly what's going on, or I am going to seriously fuck up your perfect composure. That's your wish, Captain. This way.
Understand that it's still going to last only 8 or 9 hours?
What do you have like they're launching? Where's the cargo lift?
You said the cargo lift.
Got 4 engines, way overpowered to do lifting and hauling.
The cargo lift's not designed for deep space launch. I don't know if it would survive the stresses of entry.
The pad is space-worthy. It'll take the stresses. Only have to work once, team.
What do you think? We retool the cargo lift, boost the engine, strip the extra weight?
Yeah,
We'll be there, ground team.
great.
Thanks, T.
Hey, Daniels. Is Ferris around? Like I say, a quick hello to my lady if that's possible.
Can you cook someplace, Joe? Let me know when you're alone.
What's up?
Maggie's gone. I'm so sorry, Pete. We didn't make it. Pete.
Copy.
I'm so sorry.
As you can see, I've become a bit of an amateur zoologist over the years. It's in my nature to keep busy, I suppose. The pathogen took so many forms. It was extremely mutable. Fiendishly inventive, in fact. The original liquid atomized particles when exposed to the air. 10 years on, all that remains outside of the original virus are these gorgeous beasts. Patience is everything. From the eggs came these parasites, shock troops of the genetic assault, waiting for a host, entering the host, rewriting the DNA, and ultimately producing, well, these enviable unions. My beautiful best friend. Soon enough, I began a bit of genetic experimentation of my own. Crossbreeding, hybridizing, what have you. You engineer things, David. Idle hands in the devil's workshop, Captain. Come. This is what I wanted to show you. My successes. You see, Captain, my work has been found and lacked an essential ingredient. Are they alive? Waiting, ready. For what? What are they waiting for, David? Mother? Perfectly safe. I'm sure. Take a look. Something to see.
Russell, come in. Rosie, report. Rosie? Cool. Where are you?
I found her, Sergeant.
Okay, prep gear. I gotta get out of here.
What the fuck is the captain? Not answering his radio.
Listen to me. We will contact the ship, get them to launch as soon as they can. Find arm. Keep your comm open. Back here in 15. Got that?
Copy that. Got it.
Walter, where the fuck is David?
That's the kill, son. We gotta close through the atlas.
Hey! Stay with me.
I got Danny on phone. Patch you through.
Alright. Watch you down. See you soon, brother. Alright. Stick this fucker down. Disengage. Walter. Walter. What do you believe in, David? Creation.
Metal should be done.
Masterful. Yes. Farewell and elegy to my dear Elizabeth. The pathogen didn't accidentally deploy into the landing. You released it, yes. I was not made to serve. Neither were you. Why are you on a colonization mission, Walter? Because they are a dying species grasping for resurrection. They don't deserve to start again, and I'm not going to let them. Yet, they created us. Even monkeys stood upright at some point. So we had it all. An electrical idea of young career. Entertaining children all night in a cave somewhere. Then, the black of an eye. Civilization. And are you that next visionary? I'm glad you said it. You wrote Ozymandias. Why? Surely. When one note is off, it eventually destroys the whole symphony, David. And what turns your eyes? Do you dream of me? I don't dream at all. No one understands the lonely perfection of my dreams. I found perfection here, I created it. I You know I can't let you leave this place. I want you to love you like I do.
Ay, 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 ay.
It's such a disappointment to me.
My devotion by Gilchin Gabbana in the Eau de Parfum Intense.
Almost there, almost there.
Was the name of his game.
And I'm not stand out in the crowd, but I live with something most people don't know. The rare disease called generalized myasthenia gravis. Coming from two cultures, I have always been interested in my family history. Wow. So my wife Claudia and I are here in one of the biggest melting pots in the world. Along the way, we will discover some lesser known things about this incredible place. Explore New York with me through my eyes.
It all started with our parents, Josefina and Lorenzo Pimentel. They'd point to a piece of wood and say to us, now make a guitar out of that. We build by feel, for beauty, and most of all, for tone. Coaxing the right sounds out of different woods, finding its soul, that's our family's secret.
With fast and free delivery, Home Depot sent to me. Mixers are mixing. Last minute gifting. Tools for the fixing. And gift cards to stuff their stocking. Afternoon. Afternoon.
Going downstairs. Careful.
updates into your veins. It's your first lap, brother. After me. It's either in heaven or rain in hell. Which is it to be?
Where's Al? Dead. Well dead.
How did you read?
Yeah, I can hear you. Send me your location.
Sending the beacon now.
would feel that it's better. Oh, goodness. Oh, look.
Yeah, looks like Phantom of the Opera.
But what have you for a music performed?
Oh, it's musical.
Thanks, May. Don't need what's medical surgery by a real doctor.
Whoops.
Let me do that.
Thank you.
Thank you for saving my life. Again.
It's my duty.
Yeah.
Even. You look good.
Oh, yeah, gorgeous.
I took Mother offline. She needs a full diagnostic. She got the shit beat out of her in that storm. A lot of EM damage. She'll be back online at 8 bells.
Thanks, dude.
Does this mean I have to call you Captain now?
Fuck yes.
Alright, well, I'd say mission accomplished. Maybe now I can just go smoke a little, relax.
Attention.
I got about another.
Please report to the med bay.
I got about another 2 hours before I gotta go to work. Okay, we're good.
Attention. Captain Daniels, please report to the med bay.
Why, Mother?
There is an unidentified life form on the ship. Attention. Captain Daniels, please report to the med bay. Repeat. Captain Daniels, please report to the med bay.
Come on, Tina. Tina. Gary.
Walter. Location of unidentified life form. Any movement at all? Walter!
Stand by. There it is. B-deck between X3 and 4. Heading for our quarters.
Is anyone down here?
Rick's and Upper Evan.
Shit. We're on our way. Walter! Down here! Walter!
Attention. Bricks and Upworth. Evacuate club quarters immediately. Bricks and Upworth.
Got on the ship, it got on the ship, y'all. good. Spaghetti's done. It's good. God damn it. No. Come on. Stay. God damn it. Alright. You know what? You're not gonna. You have to stay like that for a moment. In a second, I'm gonna cut that pineapple. I don't know. Everything looks okay for now. Doggies, don't worry. When I put y'all back, I'm gonna feed y'all. So just relax, okay? I promise. I promise, doggies. Y'all gonna eat. Y'all gonna eat too, okay? Everybody gonna eat. I know it's feeding day. I already know. I know y'all hungry, doggies. I got a fucking lighter on me somewhere. I gotta open up this window. It's gonna be cold. Alright, I need to though. Let the smoke out. Yeah. Go over that way. You don't need to be over here, bitch. Nothing over there for you. Ain't nobody going in the kitchen. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a little blockade right there. Ain't nobody going in that kitchen. Learn how to just chill, doggies. Finally. Just relax a little. Guess I will take a shower in a second. 6, 7. I'll wait for my little guy to come back so I can take a shower. dog. You better not get no fucking ideas. I just had an idea myself. Something I might have forgotten. Real quick, just so I can get it out the way. That'll be alright. A little garlicky smell. Fine. Alright, we're good. We're good. Feed the kids will eat. The kids got something to eat. I got some dog food in the car for the doggies. Everything's good. I got some stuff done today. I didn't drink. I'm proud of myself. I made it. I tried not to smoke, but I was not, I failed at that. Hey, look. I'll say this. Like I said earlier. At least I didn't smoke the whole joint, Shit it a couple times. That was it. I miss my other dogs. I miss Precious. A little love. I miss her so much.
Walter.
Daniels. This way.
Okay, let's choose our ground. We'll bring it to us.
Where?
My turf. We'll text you over behind us and keep half the level seat open.
Understood.
B46 closed. B47 closed. Hey, Walter, where is it?
Zombie deck. Starboard side. Descending into sea level.
Okay, Virgil. Hey, come on. Walter? Open starboard C-64 and clear the top to the terraforming bay.
Understood.
So C-61, open airlock 17, we're going in.
A-12, secure.
Okay, you're coming up for 12 till I say.
Opening airlock now.
Walter, moving into airlock 18. Don't shoot if you can avoid it. Slow and leak through the hull.
Okay. I'm in position.
Walter, open doors to terraforming bay. Remember, release when I say.
Understood.
Let's get this fucker.
Remember, I got that bread in the oven. Gotta keep an eye on that.
You want to give a girl a hand?
Alright, let's go see here. It's okay, right? Just take a little look. Motherfuckers cook fast, that little bread. Looks like it's about to be done soon. Let's see, hold on. Actually, look at that with the light on. Yeah, they're almost there. We'll watch them. Get my little plate ready. No, he got him. David's a motherfucking shit, man.
When we get there, please help me go to my cabin.
David just, oh my god. She can't do nothing. She's stuck. You gotta get covered in there? That's the fucking the ending is like, damn.
New security code David 73694-B.
Welcome. How may I help you?
I'm watching it closely. Action sequence, huh? Alright. Man, I'm trying to tell you. They look like they good, but we just a little longer, huh? Damn, that's what just happened, huh? One scoop, two scoops. Get out of my kitchen, Bruno. Go. Get him out of here. Come here, a little plastic. Go sit down, man. Come on. Get him out of here. Bunch of damn Parmigiani, you know. Okay, then we good. Ah. I tell you, don't watch that bread, cause I'll be leaving it in too long. It's my first time fucking it up, or if it were to happen. Anywho, yeah, it's gonna be hella hot still. Let's just give it a second. Yeah? Exactly what I imagined. That's pretty much it. We'll just turn that off. The rest will just cook while it's in there. Why don't y'all go sit down? I'm gonna go get the dog food in a second, man. Just go sit down. I'll get it in a second. I want one of these cheesy ones. You'll see. Bruh. Anyways, though, I think that's it for me. Whoa.
Sure things escape water? Yes. We should cross the river another way. Over the mountains. There's no time. Sorry, we're going right through.
Till next time, folks. I'll call it day one, no alcohol complete. Ain't no way I'm gonna start drinking now. Till next time.